And you guys are probably looking at me right now like, what do you have on your face? But really, it's just an example of what we see on the runways. And sometimes we look at clothing, the makeup, the hair, and we think, I can't wear that. Who would wear that to work or to go grocery shopping or pick up their kids? It's very, very unrealistic. But you know what? A lot of the things that we do see on the runway is going to set up this next season, fall, winter, and it's going to give us all of the trends that we'll be seeing as far as clothing, makeup, and hair. And you know what? This is my makeup inspired by New York Fashion Week. I don't know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know. Is this something that you guys would rock every single day? Is it something that you guys would wear for an event, or probably never wear anything like this? It's too extreme. I know what you mean. And today what we're going to go ahead and do, and I'm going to show you guys how you can incorporate several of these techniques, several of these trends that we've been seeing on the runway this season into a makeup look that you guys can use every day. All right, what do you guys say we get started? So a lot of elements of goth were seen on the runway, and they might be very, very harsh for some of you, but you do not have to use black eyeliner. You don't have to use black lipstick. It doesn't have to be too literal. I think we have an amazing lipstick in our collection. It is the Avon Mattitude lipstick, and this one here is the most perfect shade to go sort of for that grunge goth look without having to go to the extreme of using black. So this one here is the Mattitude. The shade is Tenacious. And you can definitely use this without a lip liner, but I love our collection of lip liners. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Glimmer lip liner. This one here is Simply Spice. It's very, very natural. You could pair it with any of our lipsticks really because it's a nude. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead here and line my lips. Do you guys usually line your lips, or you just go straight in for the lipstick? Let me know. So I'm not going to put too much. As you guys can see, it's a very natural shade. And this look today is going to be very monochromatic, which is a lot of what we're seeing on the runway as well. And basically, nudes and browns never go out of style. So you're going to be keeping this in your makeup bag for a long time. I hate when I purchase things, not Avon, but in other beauty stores that are very, very trendy, and you use them for a while, and then the trend kind of goes away, and you're stuck with all this makeup that you don't use. But everything that we're going to be using today, you guys will be able to use for a long time because it is a neutral and those never go out of style. We're going to go ahead and go in and apply this lipstick. It is a matte lipstick, which is great. Lip liner is life-changing. I would definitely recommend it. It's not necessary, but it makes a difference. Can you guys see that color? It's almost like a dark teddy bear, and it goes so well with the look that we're going to do today. I try to stay on camera here. Look at that color. It makes an impact, and it's dark. It's absolutely beautiful. Do you guys love this? Have you used this shade before, or any of the Mattitudes? Absolutely. The Mattitudes have a lot of longevity. They're going to last you all day. So now we've got all set up with this beautiful dark color. We're going to go ahead and start with that eyeshadow. Off camera, I already prepped my eye. So as you can see, I don't have anything on this eye. The only thing I went ahead and did was applied some concealer. I used the FMG Cashmere Concealer, and I went for a very, very light shade because we are going to be covering it up with eyeshadow. And basically what this will do is create a great base for your eyeshadow to adhere to, and it's going to last longer. And also if you have any kind of discoloration on your eyelids. It's really going to cover that up and give you a great even base for your eyeshadow. So I've already applied that. Take a look at this palette. I'm going to move it around just so you can see all of that amazing glitter. Just for the transition color, I will be using this palette, but really if you have any kind of nude in your makeup bag, you can go ahead and use that. But I'm going to go ahead and use, oops, sorry about that. I'm going to use this one right here and kind of mix it with this one right here, the darker one. So basically that's what's going to be a transition color. You're going to put that at the very top of your eyelid just to create, let me grab my mirror here, just to create a smooth transition. And I know myself sometimes, oh, you guys can already see that it's already creating some depth right there. With eyeshadow, I've always had a hard time, and I recently got some of these little things online. You guys can purchase these. They come in like huge packs. This is amazing for beginners because it gives you a great guideline. I'm gonna just apply it. Give me 1 second. It's gonna allow for any eyeshadow that falls out not to go into your concealer or your makeup if you're already wearing it. And it's also gonna line up your eyeshadow, and you're gonna see a little bit later how that's gonna come into play and how that's gonna help us out. But let me go ahead and just continue with applying this, and you're only going to apply it right in this upper eyelid area. Don't go up into your eyebrow. You do want to leave that space, and also go very lightly. Don't pick up too much color because a great tip that I have for you guys is just pick up little by little. You can definitely work up to the shade that you're happy with. And also I wanted to show you guys the technique that I use. And I'm going in with the eyeshadow blending brush. So we're going to use this end right here. It's basically the fluffy side, and then it comes with this side over here. It's a little bit more compact. We're going to use that a little bit later. But when you pick up your eyeshadow, what you're going to go ahead and do is on your eyes, you're going to make this motion. You do not want to go in very rough. It's very lightly. And take your time to blend it out because that's what's really going to help you with this look. And basically any eyeshadow look, blending is key. So we're going to go in, either that windshield wiper motion. Okay, that's looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Absolutely. Okay. Now we're going to go in with a palette that I have been loving. It is part of the FMG quads that we have here. The one that I'm going to be using today is going to be the Goddess. And that's right, we're seeing a lot of glimmer and shimmer on the runway. And I want to show you guys how to incorporate that with some trends that we're seeing. There's been like a latte look, a smoky look that has been popped up on the runway as well. And we're going to be going in with another brush. This one here is the Precision Eye Brush. We're going to go into this area right here at the corner. And I'm going to go in, you always want to go in with the darkest shade. So I'm going to go in with this one right here. I am using this tip right here. This one is very small, but it's compact. And that's going to help me apply product only where I want, only where I need it. And once again, don't pick up too much product, especially if you're going in already with that dark shade. If you are, just tap it off. And what I want to go ahead and do is just start right here. at the corner of my eyelid. And it's really just like at the same time a little stamping motion, but also a little circular motion. And you want to focus just on this outer corner. You can even make this motion here towards your eyelashes, almost as if you're putting eyeliner. But this is the most important part, is just going in, blending, blending, blending. You can even go up into your crease right here, create some depth. And you guys can already see we're getting that smoky color coming in. You can go back and forth here and create some more depth. And if you've darkened it up too much, feel free to go back to that other brush and use the other end, the very fluffy one, and just blend it out just a little bit, just so that there's a seamless transition between the color that you first put down and this dark color. I'll put just a little bit more. It's nothing too drastic, nothing too dramatic. It's very easy. All it takes is blending. Okay, so we got that down. It's looking really beautiful. I'm happy with the way that it looks. It's blended out very nicely. And of course, you can go in a little darker if you guys would like, or a little bit lighter. It's up to you. Like I said, we're seeing a lot of shimmer and glimmer on the runway. So this was a perfect palette. Now I'm going to go in with this lighter shade of gold right here. And for that one, I'm going to go in with this side of the brush. It's compact and very dense. I'm just going to pick up that product. And also, I want to remind you guys that I use the same palette on this side of my face. I just did it a little bit more dramatic. So we're going to just stamp that down right here. You don't want to move around too much. It's basically just a stamping motion. Look how pretty that shimmer is. And we're going to go with the shimmer 3/4 of the way. We're not going to go on top of that smokiness that we've done. And I'm obsessed with glitter and shimmer. I don't know if you guys are as well in the chat. Let me know. But I'm going to go in with even the more shimmery color. I'm going to go in with this one right here. And a good tip on this side, what I did was I wet the gold with some setting spray, so it gives you, it's more of a metallic look. You don't have to, but I'm going to show you guys what difference that makes, in case you guys want to go ahead and try that as well. So we're really going to pick up that product, and we are stamping it. And we're going to apply it on top of that gold because, frankly, I want some more drama. Look how beautiful that looks. You've got that smoky, you've got that glitter. Would you guys wear this type of makeup on the daily, or is it something that you guys would do for special events? No. Yeah, a lot of people are loving the shimmer. Absolutely. And you don't have to worry. This isn't a chunky glitter. A lot of people say, no, I'm a certain age, I can't do glitter anymore. I don't believe in that at all. Whatever makes you feel good, go ahead and do it. I like everybody looks good in glitter. So this palette is perfect. I'm going to go in with more. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Oh, Amazing. Again, that was the FMG quad, and this one is in the shade Goddess. There are so many other shades you guys should check out. There's some matte ones that don't have glitter as well, but they throw in some shimmers, so they're perfect for any look. And now I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to remove this little tape, and you can see here how it has created the perfect line just right here, and it's really going to give us a great guide when we do our cat eye. Even if you just want that really clean look and you're not going to wear any liquid liner or liner at all, look how professional that looks. That's a little tip. You don't have to buy those little sticky things. You can even use, so these are the lashes that I used right here on this side. I cut some up and I put the whole piece right up at the top. But flatten up your box. And I'm going to show you guys. Just go in with a little bit more of that eyeshadow. You can really just go like this and do that. So you could take any piece of like a hard paper and do that. It's a great tip. It's made a huge, huge difference, and it makes applying eyeliner super, super easy, because that's actually what we're going to do next. We're going to be using the FMG Cathy Cat liquid eyeliner. This one is my absolute favorite. You could get those sticky tapes anywhere, really, online or any drugstore. So check out the tip on that eyeliner. It is sharp. It helps you get very, very precise. I don't have to worry about, is my line going to come out straight? Am I going to have to redo it? Am I going to ruin my eyeshadow? Because we already have that line there. So let me just go in here. Usually you don't breathe during this part, because one wrong move and it could all just go wrong. So who holds their breath when they're doing this part here? I know I do. I get really quiet and serious too. But look how long that took. It already had that perfect line for me to follow, and all I'm going to do is just go right in. I'm going to go 3/4 from the way out and come back in. And then I'm just going to fill in that part right there. And then just go above my lash line. You can get as dramatic or as thin if you guys would like. This one really gives you the option of applying a very thin line or going very thick. Check that out. And you know what? After you do that, fan yourself. At this moment, when my eyeliner is wet, I don't want anyone to look at me. I don't want anyone to talk to me. Don't text me, nothing. It is ready. I do want to add maybe a little bit more of eyeshadow, maybe at the bottom of my lash line. I'm going to go in just a little bit of that darkest shade that we first used on the outer corner. And I'm going to apply it just to the bottom. And the key to this is going from the outer corner and getting really close to that lash line. And what that does is it helps to create all that dimension that we have going on the outer corner of our eye, and it just makes it all very cohesive. It adds that smoky look. What do you guys think? We always do those weird mouth movements when we're very, very focused, and kind of have to watch myself when I'm on camera. I'm like, but you guys know, we kind of all have those funny makeup faces. And then we go maybe with a little bit of that gold shimmer as well. Just on the inner corner. And that pretty much does it for the eyeliner and the eyeshadow. It already looks amazing, but we can't forget the FMG Love Mascara. This one is my absolute favorite. A lot of us use it here at the studio. It's a favorite of a lot of our customers as well. A lot of you guys love the gold shimmer. Cool. Okay, so you can barely see my eyelashes. I don't know if you're getting a good look here, but I want to show you guys what it's going to look like after I put my mascara. And again, I'm going like with this round motion. I'm really digging into the root of my lash and then just twisting it. That's my favorite technique to use with mascara. I don't know if you guys can see that there. I didn't even curl my lashes. I don't need to when I use this Love mascara. Maybe you can get a bit of, oh, look at that. Look how luscious they look. Oops. Can you see that? Oh, I love this Love mascara. That's what everybody ends up saying. So we're done with that. We're gonna do just a little bit on the bottom lashes as well. I don't like to go too heavy. Just one little swipe. I love it. This one here is called the Soft and Sultry. What I've actually done is I've taken it out of the package and I've cut it. So we're gonna go ahead and just apply that real quick. I cut a very, very tiny piece because I don't want it to go all the way across and close my lid space out. So we've actually let it dry. And I'm gonna go in and just apply it to the very end of my lashes. This part can be a little bit tricky, but it helps if you guys have some tweezers. And if you guys notice, it gives me more depth on the outer corners of my eye. It makes them longer and it makes them more sultry. So I don't know if you guys are into that quick tip. Sometimes you feel like lashes could be overwhelming or you want it for everyday use. It really helps if you just cut